It's time. Follow me. There it is. After all of the trouble we had at No Name Nationals and struggles with life, we are going to finally be removing the motor and figuring out what went wrong with it. Granted, I won't get to actually take the motor apart until probably the end of February because of work. But I have a few days off before I leave for work to get this motor out and that back in the trailer. Possible? Probably not. Going to happen? Probably not. Am I going to try? Absolutely. So, if you want to see the motor and what is wrong with it, stay tuned for an upcoming episode of Levi's Backyard Performance. Okay, Laguna, garage, inside. It is. I guess I'm Yoda now. Got the clamp off, throttle cable's almost off. I've got every injector unplugged. I'm plugging all of my boost references. Getting the main harness swung back. Once I get the throttle cable off, I will start to disconnect fuel, the intercooler, get it gone, get this disconnected completely, and it'll be ready to pop off and set aside so that I can put my pickup plate there. doggy. That thing is not light, folks. Okay.
You gonna come see us trespass or what, little son? Or what? You gonna...
Okay. I am one step closer to having the engine out. I got the intake off. But that also leaves the coolant. Disconnect that. Disconnect the headers from the turbo kit. Disconnect converter bolts, bell housing bolts. Put my lift plate on. And then unbolt the engine and lift it out. Sounds fairly simple, right? Right? I think so. Yeah. It's a bare engine. Yay. So I'm gonna get back to work and I'll see you in the next clip. All right. I got the coolant drained. Everything that I need to unplug on top is unplugged. I gotta unbolt the engine from the two mounts on the frame rails, converter, bell housing, crank signal plug or crank sensor. I need to undo it. I gotta take the starter off, put the pickup plate on it, and she's ready to go. So hopefully tomorrow morning, I will get back on it. Oh, and I got to take the header clamps off, or the V-bands for the headers. That's not a big deal. But it is ready to come off, pretty much. So I'm going to stop for the night. Tired. I don't know what time it is. I could probably keep going. Should I? Probably not. I've got a lot accomplished in the little bit of time that I've been here. Don't waste it. You know, if you get behind, you can... I guess I don't know how to word that, but it doesn't matter. It's stupid. Okay. But once it's out, the car's got to go back in the trailer, and I don't get to look at it no more. So I'm going to make a list real quick on the windshield, and then I'm going inside to have a nice, relaxing, warm evening, what's left of it. So I will catch you guys in the next video. Well, it's the next day, and there's no motor. So, you know, this is one of the steps we have to make. I hate doing this, but I mean, obviously the engine's hurt, so can't really just run it still. I want to make some pretty hefty changes, so that's kind of gonna play an effect on what I want to do as far as what I can get done and what I can put on the car. So hopefully I don't get too far in it and don't get to run next year. I'm running out of time, so it may get some of the stuff next year, or I may just hold off the whole year and try and make it more competitive, I should say. There's a lot that I want to do, and there's a lot that would make the car work better. Unfortunately, that means that I don't get to race. And that's not fun. And I can't pay nobody to do this. I don't get paid enough to do that. So everything that's done to this car, we have to do. Just where it is. So I'm going to get back to it, and I don't have much left. It's going to go back in the trailer until I get the engine done and come back in here and get an engine. One more reminder. Sales for Scott. Get you a t-shirt, any size up to, I think we have 4X, $10. All profit goes to Scott at Heavens Mopars to get a Charger, a 1969 Charger, to the No Name Nationals in 2024. All profit, every ounce of profit goes to him. Help your friendly brethren of the No Name Nationals get there with a car that was never meant to be on the road. I will see you guys in the next video.